When you look at Barcelona's transfer activity this window, the headline is simple. Very little has happened for the first team. So far, the only senior reinforcement has been the return of João Cancelo. Cancelo started against Real Oviedo, delivered a solid performance, and showed the technical quality and tactical flexibility that Barcelona value. But it's also important to stay grounded. This was not elite opposition, and we still need to see how Cancelo performs consistently against top-level teams in high-pressure situations. Beyond that, there have been no confirmed first-team signings. Instead, all of Barcelona's activity has been focused on Barça Athlétic, with multiple young players arriving or close to arriving. This isn't a coincidence. It's a reflection of Barcelona's current financial and sporting strategy. One of the most important recent developments is the contract extension for Fermín López. While this is a positive sporting decision, securing a key player for the future, it also uses up part of Barcelona's limited financial headroom under financial fair play. Renewals matter just as much as signings when it comes to wage control, and this extension reinforces the idea that Barcelona are prioritizing stability over short-term market moves. At the same time, Barcelona have also accepted some departures. The most notable is the loss of Dro Fernández, who has moved to Paris Saint-Germain. This is the flip side of Barcelona's youth-focused model. Not every talented youngster will wait for minutes, especially when opportunities are limited and financial incentives elsewhere are stronger. But this is where the wider picture becomes important. Barcelona are not short of internal options. Several young players are already positioned to step up, including Toni Fernández, Toni and Juan Hernández, all on the bench last weekend. These players are highly regarded internally and represent the next wave of progression from the academy into the senior environment. This is why the lack of first-team signings shouldn't automatically be read as stagnation. It's more accurate to see it as controlled transition. Barcelona are holding their position, trusting internal development, and avoiding short-term decisions that could compromise future flexibility. And that future flexibility is the key point. All signs suggest that Barcelona are preparing for a significant summer transfer window rather than forcing moves now. One contract looms especially large in that planning: Robert Lewandowski. Lewandowski's deal is worth roughly €500,000 per week, and when that contract comes off the books, it will dramatically change Barcelona's financial landscape. That salary alone opens space not just for a replacement striker, but potentially for a structural rebuild of the forward line. Replacing a player of Lewandowski's stature is not something Barcelona want to rush. It's a decision that requires timing, resources, and the right market conditions. In that context, this window starts to make sense. Barcelona are not inactive, they're selective, they're reinforcing the reserve side, managing wages carefully, securing key renewals, and allowing younger players to take responsibility. The goal isn't to win the transfer window headlines now, but to be ready when the real opportunity arrives. So while the present may feel quiet, the direction is clear. Barcelona are laying groundwork, not standing still. The future remains bright, but it's being built methodically, with an eye firmly on a summer where the club finally has the room to act decisively. Until then, this is a window defined by patience, planning, and trust in youth, not panic buying.